All right, good Sunday afternoon, everybody. Hope you all are enjoying your weekend. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update on Tropical Storm Isaias, which was downgraded from a hurricane yesterday. It's still a tropical storm this afternoon, and we just had the latest advisory coming from the National Hurricane Center. So it's just offshore of Florida by about 20 miles, and you can tell just based on the satellite imagery that it's still a really lopsided storm. A lot of the convection and really strong winds are staying offshore. A lot of the, you see those brighter colors there indicating colder cloud tops. That indicates thunderstorm activity, and all of that has been pushed offshore. There are still some rain bands spiraling around the storm center. You can make out the center there pretty well just based on those wind arrows. The winds are up to 70 miles per hour now, and it's still moving north-northwest at 9 miles per hour. Right in line with what the original forecast has been for the past couple of days. Basically moving parallel to the shoreline, and that has not really changed all that much. And again, luckily, a lot of those really significant winds and heavy rain have stayed offshore. Here's a look at the wind field. You can see there, it's just barely staying offshore. You can make out the storm center there just to the northeast of Fort Pierce by about 20 miles. But farther offshore, you've got 73 mile per hour winds, 65 mile per hour winds. All those tropical storm and borderline hurricane force winds are staying away from the coastline. And part of the reason for that is on the left-hand side of the storm, where you have winds coming out of the north, you have dry air that wraps around the circulation. That really helps to kind of inhibit a lot of those tropical rain bands from forming. But on the east side, where winds are out of the south, that's where all the moisture is. And luckily, most of the really significant winds are staying offshore. Nonetheless, we still have tropical storm warnings in effect. All of those hurricane warnings that we had yesterday, those have since expired since Isaias has weakened. But we still have tropical storm warnings for most of Florida east of I-95, going up from Daytona Beach up towards Jacksonville and all the way up to Savannah and Charleston. So it's going to be impacting a lot of people over the next 24 to 36 hours, but not a hurricane. It certainly could be worse, and this is going to be a fast-moving storm, so you're going to get a lot of not storm surge, but a lot of coastal erosion. Not necessarily worried about storm surge with the storm, I should add. Maybe 1 to 3 feet at most, but that's going to be for folks immediately along the coast, and this will be out of here pretty quickly. So by Monday afternoon, the storm will have already made it past Jacksonville, and it's already up towards Savannah by that point. And then by Tuesday afternoon, it's all the way up into the Chesapeake Bay. So this will be a really fast-moving storm in and out basically before you know it. And then it exits into Canada by the time we get to Wednesday, as it gets pulled up by the jet stream and thrown out into the North Atlantic. So that's the latest on Isaias. Not going to be impacting Alabama in any way, but just wanted to give you guys a quick update on that. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody.